Sudexpress are up first this time around with yet more new products for HO Scale. These are Type SGGRRS 80-foot container wagons, and aren't there just hundreds of these on the market already? Well, Sudexpress have added to the market with their own take on this handy modern block train wagon. Two different variations on offer here, basically the same wagon just with different loads. These have metal die-cast chassis and photo-etched platforms with plastic bodies. The first type, and a bit different than the normal containers, is these types. They are InnoFreight surface water tanks, specifically used for transporting saline water. There'll be two different variations on livery options for this style sold in triple packs. Remember, these are drawbar linked in pairs, so that's 6 wagons in one pack. And we have, of course, the typical container loads too, here showing MSC containers, and these representing wagons used on the strategic freight routes between Germany and Slovakia. Again, two different livery options and sold in packs of 6 wagons. I'm not sure on prices of these just yet, but I'll keep you updated on this channel. Sudexpress also announced some new English Electric Series 1400 diesel locomotives. These models feature brand new liveries and significant internal upgrades over previous versions, such as a redesigned internal architecture with a new main PCB equipped with an onboard built-in stay alive. They also now have cab interior lighting and 2 factory installed high quality sugar cube speakers. There's also been a new sound set developed by ESU from the real locomotive, optimised for the recommended Locksound 521 MTC, and you can download that sound set from the Sudexpress website. Coming to a retailer near you soon, I'll update on prices with these as well. Another interesting product released by Sudexpress recently is this kit. It's a Pantograph motorisation kit that you can use to retrofit into Eurodual HO locomotives that they sell. It provides everything you need to motorise the raising and lowering of your pantographs using digital control for around about €70 for this set. I'm hoping we'll see more kits like this for other electric locomotives. With Eurovision 2026 just around the corner, Roco have got in there in time with this new livery on their OBB Taurus locomotive. This is a model of the RH1116, which has a representation of the all-over body wrap on a real one. Apparently this is an official Eurovision Song Contest product too, and is being released as a limited edition model. This is modelled after the real locomotive that celebrates the contest being held in Austria this year. And it's not the first time, because back in 2015, when they hosted the competition before, a different loco was given this all-over wrap too, and this too was offered in model form. At that time it was by Railad. Interestingly enough, you can still buy this model direct from the OBB rail shop for €149.50. Crazy to think that this is now 11 years old and still in stock, which maybe just goes to show how well it sells. Anyway, Roco have decided to do the model this year.
It's a bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off for them.
Their Taurus is a decent model and prices start at around €270 for analogue, and that's £270 over here in the UK, although I have seen this discounted already to around £229. It also comes in either DCC or AC digital, which has the added benefit of the sound, which is pretty cool in these locomotives. Sorry to interrupt, just a quick shout out to my now 5 channel members as shown here on Mrs. Motion's whiteboard. Thanks for your continued support, I really appreciate it. And if you'd like to consider becoming a Loco member too, like these awesome people, and help support me making content for you, plus you get a few extra perks like early access and a few other bits and pieces, just check out the join button somewhere at the bottom of your screen.
I'm tired of doing this. I need a coffee.
Let's get back to the news. Moving to the obligatory Accurascale news update, they have shown some production sample photos of the much anticipated Hunslet diesel locomotives in HO scale. All versions were on show as apparently production is now completed, and we got to see photos of the actual models that will be arriving in the UK shortly. And they certainly look world class, I think, and probably worth the wait. Apparently these models are making use of an ESU designed speaker system which has been made due to space restrictions. This twin speaker is included in all DC model locomotives as well as the DCC sound fitted variants, and all of it is coming as standard. And in this photo you can see the working roof fan too. There's still some stock to pre-order if you want, with a price of £220 for analogue and £319.99 for DCC with sound. Moving now to Dapol and N-Scale, we've been shown some decorated production samples of the nearly done Class 33. These are the first 4 models that are set to arrive in April this year, starting here with the BR Green number D6509. This model I've talked about before, but to recap, some of the features include etched grills and separately fitted handrails. a 5-pole supercrete motor with all-wheel drive and pickup. It also has independently controlled directional lights, and it features a heavy split-frame chassis. Photos are showing also the BR green with yellow ends number D6523, BR blue 30056 the Burma Star, and BR green D6580 with jumper cables. These, the first 4 production samples, have been approved by the development team at Dapol, so it's all go for these. Prices are set at an RRP of £156.60 for analogue DC, or £189 for DCC models. I don't believe these have sound though. There's more samples coming soon, so stay tuned. Jumping up the scales now to G, Pola have some new Scenic kits available soon. These obviously are quite large and made of sturdy plastic parts which you construct yourself. They're supplied in pre-coloured plastic and are designed to be left outside, so quite hard wearing too. I definitely think some of these would benefit from some painting to make them look less like plastic and to add some weathering, but they all offer quite a characterful building for your garden layout. Prices range from around £150 to £250 for these. There were also some new accessories shown here, and also some new figures. I do like these actually, the painting looks really good and they're not too pricey either. For example, Santa there is around £13. I guess Pola are already getting ready for Christmas 2026. Viking did their monthly update with some new vehicles in HO scale, including these 2 cars. The silver MX-5 is surely to be a hit at around £17, but I did also like the Horch 850, which comes in at a bit more, around £22. 4 new truck variants, not new models, just new liveries, and priced between £20 and £30. These cool VW options, I do like that Caddy pickup, £17 for that, and the T1 ambulance with trailer at around £21. And a new colour option on the Hanomag wheeled loader at £14.50. Seems cheap for this model with the posable bucket and all. And finally the Krupp Ardelt crawler excavator, which comes in around £23.50. Lemke Minis announced a new range of N-scale model vehicles this year with a selection of commercial vehicles in different liveries. On screen now is the DAF 900 box van that's coming in various livery options, all priced around about the £20 mark. Next is a similar range of the Magirus MK130MB, various configurations and priced a little less than the DAF. Again, very similar, it's now a Renault JK75 in 6 livery options. And yet more, this is the Volvo F4/6, only 5 options here and the cheapest out of the small truck range at around £15 each. Not just all small box trucks though, as these 3 Mercedes-Benz L322 are being released as well. Not sure what that is out the back of these trucks, maybe a simulated conveyor. And finally, 3 variations on these A922 excavators from Liber, priced between £13 and £25 depending on which one you opt for. So an interesting range of N-scale models, certainly lots of livery options anyway. More news coming soon. See ya.